talk about the responsibility for different professions in Fly High Airport. My name is Qi Heng Ai, and I'm the project manager for the airport located in West Sydney. In there, I will illustrate what is the project manager, the duty of project manager, and the solution when I face various difficulty during project progress. Project manager is responsible to contact for any discrepancy arising among various departments in the organization before the problem submit to higher authorities. Project managers have to meet with their clients and various stakeholders in order to ascertain the overall objective of the project. In addition, project manager is individually maintaining the project progress to achieve direct results in such way that to reduce the risk of overall failure, maximum benefit, minimum cost and time of the whole project. Third, in aviation industry, project managers have to understand the aviation safety, security and environment, deliver air navigation service, and facilitate air connectivity. Once the project goal have been established, project manager will draw up extensive project plan, schedule and deadline for different stages of the project.
Hi, my name is Annika. I have two jobs in this Flying High project. I am an electrical engineer and a mechanical engineer. I will explain the responsibilities and the descriptions of these two jobs. As an electrical engineer of this ongoing Western Sydney Airport construction project, an electrical engineer serves as a part of team, and there's a lot of responsibilities for me to do in this construction site, and this includes the design, testing, installing, and maintaining large-scale electrical systems that transmit and generate power. In order to design the project well, I should work and be familiar with computer models, be responsible for calculating the cost of project and scheduling delivery dates for suppliers, making sure that all costs are met, and I also require to teach others how to detect building construction issues. The role of a mechanical engineer is to take a product from a creative idea to the reality or marketplace. There are some steps that I should accomplish. Firstly, I need to understand the forces and the thermal environment that the airport will encounter. Secondly, I will design them for functionality, aesthetics, and the ability to withstand the forces and the thermal environments they will be subject to. Thirdly, I need to determine the most appropriate way to manufacture them and ensure that they will operate without failure.
I'm Stephanie Tang and the head architect for the Western Sydney Airport. In this project, we'll be investigate the role and responsibility of a head architect in construction life cycle, as well as its challenge and difficulties needed to be resolved as a head architect. Typically, on an airport construction, the major role for architect is to plan and design a building according to its surrounding, as well as managing the approval for its conceptual, detailed design, scheduling, and documentation. To ensure its standards are achieved to its goals, Servo of Quality Control and Quality Assurance is responsible as part of the architect role and achieve the maximum performance of this project. Moreover, the head architect is also responsible to lead the other sub-architect to assign their prior of work.
Hi, my name is Kun Peng, and I'm going to be in charge of the resource manager for the project of Western Sydney Airport. To be a resource manager, here's several things I need to be responsible for. For example, I must spend time on hiring people with high qualifications. Also, it is necessary for me to perform resource allocation and planning, as well as to define rules and responsibilities for each individual. More importantly, I must ensure that all problems within my domain will be resolved properly. Lastly, it would be better to provide an effective working environment, which gonna improve the productivity of employees.
Hi, I'm Shai. As a safety and risk manager of the Western Sydney Airport, the general purpose is to ensure the airport is safe and identify the hazards, assess risk, and take actions to mitigate. We have a safety management system for better management in the construction of airport. And safety risk assessment is the most common method to help us identify hazards, assess, and mitigate during the airport construction. Actually, we have a safety management cycle to follow. There are 4 steps: identify, assess, avoid, and monitor. We should identify and find the hazards that have potential to cause injuries in the airport site. Then risk should be tested in order to know how likely is it the hazards would cause harm, how badly could someone be hurt by the risk. Next, we should take the relevant actions to deal with the different problems. Lastly, it is necessary to check again to ensure there is no new risks.
Hello, my name is Sophia. As a human resource manager in the Flying Heights Airport project, my main role will be maintain and enhance the organization's human resource by planning, implementing, and evaluating employee relations and human resource policies, programs, and practice. I will take responsibility on overseeing the department functions and all the HR functions, including managing employee. I will also provide the employees regularly training program to fit with our growing business requirements. As well, I will heavily take responsibility on fixing employees and managers' relationship when there's an argument occurs between them. That's nearly all the work for me, for a human resource manager should do in this project. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm the building contractor for the Fly High Airport being constructed in Western Sydney, and I'm just going to tell you about my main tasks to do with the project. So these involve the organisation and monitoring of various processes involved in the project, and these can include, as the title insinuates, I have to organise subcontractors to carry out of all stages of building and negotiate rates of pay with them. I also have to calculate quantities of materials required for the building and order these from building suppliers or advertise for tenders to carry out these material desires. And I also have to arrange delivery times for these materials to coincide with various stages of the building process. And this is where issues and problems arise with my job. I have to be able to overcome maybe materials not arriving on time and such, so I have to organise contingencies, etc.
I am Camilo Ospina and a site manager. My job consists of managing construction sites at various stages in the construction project to ensure that progress is keeping with the outlined budget, schedule and scope. This involves coordinating labour, materials and liaising with the client. As a site supervisor, it is essential to maintain a controlled working environment. This includes ensuring the provision of services, ensuring that workers are maintaining safety policies and procedures, and keeping a clean and hazard-free working environment, amongst others. Another function of my role is the relationship and cohesive communication with other project members, particularly those in key positions. As roles become interrelated, it is imperative that everyone understands what is required of them, and as site manager, I must feed information about how the state of the site is influencing other components of the project.
Hi, I'm Matthew, the structural engineer for the Fly Airport that will be designed and constructed in Western Sydney. As a structural engineer, I've been trained to calculate the stability and strength of building structures, as well as engineering and building design to withstand any limitations that may be encountered. My roles specific to the construction of the Fly Airport are as follows. I must research and test materials that can lead to more efficient, resilient structural elements. I must analyse geotechnical reports to ensure that the beneath earth is of an acceptable standard for the proposed development. I must sketch either computerised or hand-sketched drawings that outline the specifications that will act as guidelines for the builders. I must examine the stresses and pressures that are incurred from not only dead but live loads and the effects that they will have on the structure. I must design roof trusses to sustain all unexpected external forces, as well as any live or dead loads that may be imposed on the structure. I must also inspect the construction site on a weekly, if not daily basis, as well as supervising whether or not the builders are executing the design appropriate to my specifications.
Hi, I'm Xiao Xueyu and the quantity surveyor for the Western Sydney Airport project. In this project, I have major responsibility for the budget estimation and contract making. In this project, the most important work for my job is to give an overall budget before the construction starts. But actually, the airport construction and the huge-scale project were really hard to calculate. Thus, I had doing a lot of research and based the report named that Joint Study on Aviation Capacity in Sydney region. I give the budget and shown on the screen. And the total budget, I put $8 billion because
That's all. Thank you. Hope you liked the video for Fly High Airport.